Why? Why won't it open? No! Please! Please, no! Please, no! I don't remember locking it, and it isn't locked, so why can't I get it open? I pulled on the door handle again and again in a frenzy. I was pulling so hard it felt like my fingernails might tear loose. Ah! But it just wouldn't budge. What? I was absentmindedly grabbing at my hair with one hand and slamming my fist on a nearby desk with the other. This was a nightmare. Please, no. What is going on? Silence saturated the inky blackness of the room. I took several deep breaths in an effort to restrain my pounding heart. So calm down. I have to calm down. I'm probably just panicking because the door won't open. I'm sure I just misidentified whatever that is on the floor. I mean, it's preposterous, right? There's no way something like that could be. I was certain that when I saw what it actually was come morning, it ended up being something totally random, like someone's old soda-stained gym clothes. That has to be it. Yeah, I probably just brushed against somebody's paint for art class or something. My imagination was just running wild because I was panicking. And the door probably just has something caught in it, that's all. I decided to check out that hypothesis by feeling my way across the door and determining if anything was jutting out from any of the cracks. Damn, not sure I can do this without being able to see. I fumbled around the gaps in the door, but I just couldn't make anything out that way. Maybe there's another exit. No, this was the third floor. I couldn't get out of here without exiting into the hallway. Let me out, I want out! Still at a loss, I noticed a sudden flash of light through the hallway window. But the glass was only translucent, so I couldn't be sure of its source. Is somebody out there? Then there came the distinctive clomp clomp of footsteps. No, it's not, is it? Of course, it must be the custodian. I recalled the existence of a custodian who always patrolled the school grounds. I'm sure he was probably taking a look around after the sudden power outage. We're not that lucky, are we? Great, I'm saved! All at once, my fear-idled legs regained their strength. This nightmare would soon be over. Excuse me. I shouted to the custodian at the top of the lungs through the window. Excuse me, I'm trapped in here. I had to be sure he heard me. I shouted again. Finally, I could see the light on the hallway again, and it seems to be getting closer. However, something's not right about this. Perturbed, I took a step away from the window. Why? If that's... Okay, time to wrap myself in a blanket. The room just got really cold. If that's a flashlight, shouldn't it be brighter? It kinda looks like Like the faint unearthly glow classically attributed to spirit. What? How do you know what that looks like? Spirits was what I was thinking. I tried to stop myself from finishing that thought, however. Dullness aside, it also looked like it was wriggling around in a very unnatural, very unflashlight-like way.
それにこの足音
And these footsteps. Clomp, clomp, clomp. 4 clomps, then a 3 or so second interview. Then interval. Then another 4. They were sounding in a fixed rhythm.
用務員さんじゃない。明らかに変な歩き方。
It's no custodian. Nobody walks like that. The fear was back in full force. I had to find somewhere to hide. What if I'd accidentally summoned something inhuman? I mean, whatever that was, I begged it for help. I literally invited it in.
どこか隠れるところ。
I need to hide, but where? Oh. I don't know. But I'm gonna save! Okay. My decision's here. Supply locker or the teacher's podium. Okay, let's see. Well, we're closer to the teacher's podium, I think. Yeah, this is chalkboard. Okay, so we're closer to the teacher's podium. And the supply locker is like all the way at the end of the classroom. But, like, I don't know. I have a feeling one of these will lead to a wrong end. And I don't want that. Not now. I want to get as little as wrong ends because I'm going to do a separate video for wrong ends. Okay, let's see. I would say if the ghosty ghost person is like almost here, I'm gonna say teacher's podium because like we're like right next to the teacher's podium. And plus, like in all horror movies, if you hide in lockers, they're gonna find you. That's my theory. Go for it. Okay, I hurriedly hid myself beneath the teacher's podium. I grabbed my knees, curled up, and made myself as small as I could.
なんなの？一体どうなってるの？
What is this? What's happening? The footsteps continued to draw nearer and nearer. Oh, that's scary. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Little by little, the sound grew louder. Every hair in my body was standing on end. Hey, yours isn't the only one.
このまま通り過ぎてください。お願いします。
Please, just pass by, please. It's not gonna happen. I held my breath, clasped my hands together, and silently prayed. Clomp, clomp, clomp. 4 clomps. They were close now. Very, very close.
神様!
Please, God. Why was this happening? I couldn't make any sense of it. I just wanted it to be over. I prayed to God that it would end. Was this what the old woman was trying to warn me about? Was this all happening because I ignored her? Because I didn't take the paper doll from her? Was it because I heard the ghost story of Yoshi and it allowed it to get to me? Or did the strange events of the day have nothing to do with what was happening to me now?
口から心臓が飛び出しちゃいそうだよ。
It feels like my heart is going to burst out of my chest. I was still holding my breath. I didn't dare let the tiniest of sounds escape and give away my position. That's different. Tap, 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 tap. What the fuck? Why is there tapping? The consistent rhythm of the footsteps suddenly ended halfway into one of its cycles. I'm scared! And it had ended right in front of the very classroom. Ah! It's a ghost! It's a ghost! Ah! Ah! I had goosebumps up and down my arms and legs. I stopped praying and clasped my hands over my mouth. I knew I'd scream if I didn't. Could this be Yoshi? Was the school legend real? All I could do was close my eyes, keep my mouth shut, and hope that whoever or whatever this was would just go away. But the footsteps sounds didn't start again. If this was indeed Yoshi, then she stopped in front of the classroom and was just standing there. That's freaky! I had no concept of time anymore. I stayed in my hiding spot for what was probably only a few minutes, but it felt like at least an hour. Maybe whoever it was is gone. I decided to carefully peek out from under the podium. I gingerly edged my head out just far enough to get a glimpse of the room when suddenly... The footsteps rang out once more. It sounded like they were headed right for me, and they might have been inside the room. I honestly couldn't tell! I scrambled back into my hiding spot and covered my mouth with both hands. This is really freaking me out, yo. This is just too much for me. My breathing was coarse and erratic, and my face was a mess of tears and snot. God, please save me! I was inconsolable. The footsteps just wouldn't stop. What on earth were they doing? It almost seemed like they were running around in circles just to scare me. Stop it. Please stop it. I mouthed these words over and over again and moved my hands to my ears in a vain attempt to block out this torturous sound. And as if in response, the sound changed. Okay. It was a loud, dull thud, followed by silence. No more footsteps. I heard that sound hundreds of times before. It was the classroom door sliding open. That doesn't look very open. I peeked out, but the door was still tightly shut. How could that be? If the sound I heard wasn't the door, then what was it? Okay, heartbeat is not a good sound effect I would like to hear right about now. What little safety I'd felt here was pretty much gone. But to be fair, I wasn't absolutely certain the spirit had seen or heard me either. The prospect of stepping out into the open wasn't a desirable one, but I had to decide if it was better to stay where I was or make a break for it. Oh, goody. Okay. Stay hidden or make a break for it. Stay hidden or make a break for it. The prospect of stepping out into the open wasn't a desirable one, but I had to decide if it was better to stay where I was or make a break for it. Let's see. We heard the door open, so it might be open? Or stay hidden. I don't know! I don't like these situations, man! It's not fair. Not fair! Stay hidden, make a break. Stay hidden, make a break. Stay hidden, make a break. I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's think. Ghosty ghost person was like outside the door, It was like, blue, ooh, I'm a ghost. And then, like, the fuck? I don't know. I would much like to leave. I'd rather not stay here either. Stay or go, stay or go, stay or go. I really want to go. I want to leave this place. But if we stay hidden, we're sitting ducks, basically. And make a break for it, we have a chance. I don't know. I don't like these decisions! Make a break! Staying in one place for too long seemed like it would be inviting trouble, so I took a deep breath and reluctantly crawled out as quietly as I could. But almost immediately, I felt something. Fuck! Tap. Something long and thin had struck me in the back of the head. Long and thin? Or perhaps struck isn't the right word. There was a little force behind it, but it wasn't a hard slam. It was more like someone trying to get my attention. Is that a wooden rod or... Is that a wooden rod or... No. It's a finger. I knew I wouldn't like what I was going to see, but I had to face whatever it was! So I turned around. I'm scared. And the emulator is... They're having problems. Problems! And there, looming over me, was... Ah! Somebody still here? Run! Go home, child. A figure was peering down at me from above the podium with one well, I don't know, wishbone-like finger extended toward my face. I recognized this person instantly. No doubt about it. This was the strange old woman who'd supposedly passed away. What?! How? I was scared out of my mind. I tumbled the rest of the way out from under the podium and shot to my feet. A ghost? There really was a ghost in this school! My breathing was ragged and my heart was pounding so hard I thought it might explode. Plowing through all the desks in my way, I ran as fast as I could towards the classroom. But that's as far as I could go. Why? What's wrong? What the fuck is with the noises? What? There in the open doorway was the same old woman, emanating a bluish-white glow. This was the source of the light I'd seen through the window earlier. But how in the world did she get to the door before I did? She's a ghost. Come on, emulator. Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. I know you can. I know you can. Okay. I felt like I was starting to hyperventilate and tried as best as I could to... I want to see what's on that desk. And tried as best as I could to calm my breathing as my eyes darted around the room. I needed to get out of here now, to get as far away from this place as I possibly could. If the front door is blocked, maybe I could get out through the back. If we had like holy water or something, But if I do that, I can't leave the school without running past her.
そんなの無理。でも
There's no way she'd let me by, but I have to do something. I bit my lip and continued to scan the room.
何かあれに対抗できるようなものがあればいいんだけど。
Something. If I just had something I could use to fight back. I didn't have time to think carefully about it. I just had to grab something and hope for the best. There were two choices. I had to pick one. I had to pick one on impulse before it was too late. Oh! A broom? Broom, we can't do shit! Spirits, spirit, salt! Salt, sacred, salt!
これって科学の実験の時に使った塩の残りだよね。
Okay. This looks like leftover salt from an old chemistry experiment. See? Salt? I know. Yes. This is just what I was gonna say. I knew that salt had been used for purification rituals and like to protect yourself from evil spirits. So, yeah. Broom's nice and all, but it won't help. I heard that salt was used in purification rituals, so it seemed like a natural choice.
よし、これを持っていこう。
Okay, this is coming with me. I heard... Wait, oops. I placed the salt in my pocket as a sort of protective charm.
怖いけど、行くしかない。
Where the hell was the broom? I don't even see a broom in here. I'm scared, but well, here goes nothing! When I looked over, the spirit of the old woman was holding out her hand from the other side of the door frame. She really was trying to catch me. I wasn't just being paranoid. She was going to kill me and turn me into a ghost like her. I was convinced. This had to be Yoshi, the teacher from that urban legend.
やだ、そんなの。
No, I won't let her get me. Bracing myself, I darted towards the door at the back end of the classroom. There wasn't a moment to lose. If I didn't act fast, I probably wouldn't be able to act at all. I threw the door open and just began running at top speed, hoping to escape behind the spirit's back. Unsurprisingly, trying to outrun a ghost proved to be a fruitless endeavor. The spirit saw me and moved at breaknecking speed to intercept. Oh, this is creepy. Emulator? It's trying! It's trying! Okay. Hold on, guys. Having some emulator problems. Don't come any closer! I thrust my hand into my pocket and withdrew the bag of salt, and then threw the entire thing directly at the old woman's face. Dear God. She recoiled. Now's my chance. I ran down the hall as fast as my legs, come on, would carry me, briefly glancing over my shoulder after a moment to confirm the spirit was still writhing. I just kept on running down the dark hallway with nothing but adrenaline and mortal fear to keep me going. I reached the stairwell at the end of the hall and made a mad dash towards the ground level. I was determined to get out of this building alive. The fuck! Finally, still moving at top speed, I reached the windowed door leading outside. Almost there! I'm almost out! Luckily, the malevolent spirit hadn't caught up to me yet. It actually seemed like I might be able to escape. I might actually survive this. I made it! I grabbed the handle and tried pulling it. Huh? No, it's not opening! Why? Why am I? I'm so close!
どうして？開いてよ！開いてよ！
Please, please open! I'm begging you!
どうしよう。このままじゃまたあの化け物に。なんとかしなくちゃ。なんとか。
I have to think of something else. At this rate, that horrible woman's going to... No, I can't let that happen. But what do I do? What can I do? Break the glass? Oh, God! Run somewhere else!
仕方がない。別の場所に行くしか。
So I have no choice. I have to keep running. I have to find someplace else. Or maybe I could hide somewhere and throw Yoshi off my trail. No! Hiding is a very bad idea! I had no particular destination in mind. My only thought was anywhere but here. After maybe 30 seconds, I found myself in the second floor hallway. There was an outside corridor connecting the two buildings of the school there, and it was the first alternate escape route that came to mind. Naturally, it was walled off from the outside for safety purposes, but the wall wasn't so big that I couldn't scale it in a pinch. I didn't really want to jump for the second floor of the building, but if I had to, I was confident that I'd at least survive the fall with minimal injury. I should consider that as a last resort. For now, let's just get out of sight. I climbed the wall faster than I thought possible and dropped down to the narrow ledge on the other side. It was just wide enough to sit down. My back was to the hallway, so my location should have been completely hidden from anyone inside the school. I looked down at the muddy ground below me. I really couldn't see much though. The outside was completely dark. It was so dark that it felt almost like the whole world had been draped in a black veil. Maybe I should just stay here until morning. I mean, even if I ran, I'm pretty sure I'd get caught. I opened the pen case in my pocket and pulled out the pencil I received from Tsukasa. Tsukasa, please protect me. Was I really treating this stubby little pencil as a protective charm? Tsukasa said it would guarantee success of my test, not ward off evil spirits. Still, it was better than nothing. I clutched to it tightly in my hands and prayed. Please, protect me. I whispered the words so quietly that I might as well have been mouthing them, but that seemed to be all the opening that damn spirit needed. I sensed a presence on the ledge with me, and was so startled that I almost fell off my perch. No, please, why are you doing this? However, I could only sense her there. I didn't actually see her, and thought for one brief moment that maybe I was letting my imagination run wild. But then I felt the horrible sensation of something coiling itself around my arm.